Shalom, Israel. This is Priest and Officer 50 Nathab Ilam, and we are the ISUPK Las Vegas, right? And today I'm coming to you with Milk Mondays, man. Milk Mondays, where I'm going to be bringing out a scripture. So stay tuned, man. I need to see comments. I want to know what y'all think about these scriptures. Get involved. Let me know how y'all feel about it, man, right? So let's get into the first scripture. So this is the book of Luke, chapter 19, and verse number 27. It says, "But those mine enemies, which would not that I shall reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me." So what we have to understand here first and foremost is this is red lettering. Red lettering, if you don't know, but majority of the world does know, that this is Jesus Christ speaking, right? Who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, right? And this is him speaking. And he said that you are his enemy because you don't want him to reign over you. Let's get the definition of reign real quick. This is the definition of reign, right? It says to hold royal office, rule as king or queen. So we need to understand one thing, that Christ is telling you, if you don't want him to be your king, if you don't want to keep his commandments, if you don't want to live up to the standards that Christ is telling you to live up to, then let's get back to the scripture. All right, we're gonna start from the top. It says, "But those," this is the book of Luke, chapter 19 and verse number 27. "But those mine enemies, which would not that I shall reign over them." This is Christ saying that you didn't want me to be your king. You didn't want me to rule over you. You decided to disobey me and do what you wanted to do, right? It says, "Bring hither and slay them before me." Now I want to get the definition of slay. This is the definition of slay, right? It says to unalive a person or animal in a violent way. So you have to understand, Christ is telling you straight up and down. He wants you to, let's go back to the scripture real quick. He wants you to be slayed right in front of him because you decided that Christ wasn't important. You decided that your ways were more important. You followed your flesh more than following Christ. So Christ wants you to be slayed right in front of him. Christ wants your head to be chopped off, right? You have to understand those things, man. So, right, this is Milk Mondays, man, and stay tuned for, Mondays where we're going to be bringing out little milk scriptures, right? And get involved, man. I want to see what y'all think about this. Let me know how y'all feel about this scripture, because I know for me, when I first started reading the scriptures, I didn't know Christ was like this. I didn't know he was a man of war. You know what I'm saying? And to me, it's a good thing. I would rather know that I'm serving a God, a king, a Lord that is a man of war, and not, that white Jesus with blue eyes and stringy dog hair, who loves everybody, right? And we can get into that too. Next Milk Mondays, we'll see what Christ truly looks like. Stay tuned, man. Shalom.